Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about how you can use the Assault class to be the most effective Assault player on the team. So, Assault is one of the classes I've used the most since starting Battlefield 1, and I've ranked up to level 10. I ranked up to 10 in pretty much the first day I think I played. It didn't take very long for me to rank up, just because it's quite easy to get a lot of points if you follow some simple tips I've got for you. So we're going to start off with the setup. Now the gun I use is the Hellregal, and that's the one you unlock at level 10. It's one of my favourite guns in the game, probably one of the best guns. But if you haven't got to level 10 yet, I'd suggest either the MP18 or the Automatica. Either's good. Automatica is probably better in close quarter situations, whereas the MP18 has a bit more range, a bit more effective at longer distances. So take your pick on which kind of situations you prefer. Do you prefer to rush in? If you do, use the Automatica. If you prefer to sit back a bit, then the MP18 trench would be, or optical would be, my suggestion. So you also want to run with the anti-tank grenades and the AT-4 rockets, and then the grenades, you can use the light anti-tanks. They're quite effective against tanks, but to be honest you don't really need them. So if you have that set up, it makes it really easy to take out vehicles, and that's how I ranked up the class quickly. I just took out loads of vehicles. The reason I used Assault to start with was just because I didn't like the idea of having to run away from tanks all the time, and that's why I used Assault, and I kind of became my favourite class just because of the ability to take out tanks whenever you want, really. So I made a video about a week ago, how to take out tanks, but basically all you have to do is throw 2 anti-tanks and 3 AT-4 rockets, I think, 3 or 4, and that's to take out a full health tank. So some of them will already be kind of destroyed, so it will take less, maybe even just the anti-tank grenade to take it out. And you get a lot of points for taking out the tanks. It's like 250 for disabling the tracks or the tank, and then 500 I think for taking out the tank, and then you'll get extra XP on top if there will be people in the tanks. There might be 1 person, there might be 3, there might be 4. So you probably get around 1000 XP from taking out a tank, and that's a lot. I mean, if you take out 3-4 tanks in a game, that's 4000 XP, 4000 points. That'll put you at the top of the leaderboards, and that'll help you rank up really quick. So that's basically how my tips for ranking up quick on Assault, really. It's just literally take out tanks. Obviously with Assault you want to be using Assault mainly in the smaller maps. This is why most of my gameplays are on Operations, on Amiens and St. Quentin Scar, because they're just close quarter maps where you can really use the weapons to more effect. Because over long range, none of the Assault weapons are really that good. You want to be using kind of medic classes or scout support in the bigger maps. So really, you want to be using Assault in just the small maps. I wouldn't suggest using it in the bigger maps. But maybe on Conquest, you can use them just to take out the tanks. That's what I do sometimes. But yeah, and I also use it whenever I'm defending on Operations. That's because you just want to be able to take out the enemy tanks when they come in. It makes it really easy to defend on Operations if you've got those tanks and you take them out, because the tanks are really effective on Operations. I mean, if you've got like one of the heavy tanks, you can get up to 5 people in there, and if that's on an objective, caps it really quickly. So you want to make sure you're taking out those tanks. But that's pretty much it. I mean, Assault is one of the easiest classes to rank up, I think. Just take out the tanks, and really, if you can team up with a friend or something, then it's easy to take out tanks with 2 of you. It'll only take 2 anti-tanks, I reckon, and then that's it, gone. But I hope this has helped you out. Hopefully I'll see more people taking out tanks on Battlefield, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my next video. I might do a gun review or something, but thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if this helped you out, and I will see you next time.